If you follow my YouTube videos, you know that I struggle quite a bit with content and struggle with things to talk about, especially when it comes to the weekly vlogs. But it's the same with podcasts. I mean, I started this podcast channel so I could broadcast and just be myself and be more me because it's audio, a bit different than vlogs. Hopefully, more people will listen, get more listeners. I've done a few interviews and I've done a few random chatty things the past few weeks. Well, the first thing I want to chat about is someone who's been mentioned quite a lot recently, especially by, well, iNabber, Daz Games, a few, many people, is Andrew Tate. Okay. So I looked on one website and he says, this one, I don't know how precise it is. I'm only going by what I read. And different websites said different things. So he's 35. He was born the 14th of December 1986. Net worth 350 million US dollars. Annual salary $40 million. And he's a kickboxer or something. He was on TV, some reality shows and stuff like that, which I didn't see. But he has been causing a few issues. Let's talk about UK and Britain, where I am. The energy bills, the crisis that's going on. It's people are suffering more now than they did when COVID hit, with the bill prices going up so much. 400% more. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I don't know how. I mean, yeah, I saw the breakdown of figures. The electric companies only get about £23 out of thousands because the money goes to different people. There's taxes, blah blah blah. There's other things the money gets divided into before the actual electric companies actually get any profit. I can understand that, but can't they just dig deep and find where it can be altered, get rid of some of the third people? It is just pathetic. I mean, winter is going to be the telltale. I mean, no doubt we'll get another hot spell. I mean, as I'm recording this on August the 19th, 2022, I presume we're going to get still some more hot days before September comes and September's over, before autumn kicks in. Autumn is my favourite time of the year. But I survived these two heat waves. The first one was 39 degrees, which was ridiculous. And then the highest so far this time was about 29, 30, 31. No, 32, that was it. Yeah. And what else have I read today? It is dangerous to swim off Britain's beaches. Well, I must admit, here where I live in Dover, the English Channel, you've got all the pollution from the busiest shipping lane in the UK, and there's so many ships go past all the time. It can't be that healthy. I mean, the sea sweeps in from France and England, and I can't imagine it's going to be clean and stuff. Scientists are finding out what makes mosquitoes attract to humans, what senses what, the odours and what things that their mosquitoes sense in a human to go and bite them. And they're on about, because us humans live near water sources, we're the easiest food because they can bite us and lay eggs. What do you think of this kind of style of podcast? I'd like to do this weekly, every Sunday, and just pick things I read online or pick things to talk about. There's I also listen to another podcast, Mysterious Universe, which come up with some, and I subscribe to the Plus, so I get the extension, the 2.5 hour podcasts, and then the X on Tuesday, which is an hour and a half. So it's a good few hours a week. And some of the stuff when they talk about is so interesting. I would like to talk about some of their stuff, research a bit more and talk into it, or just, you know, publicise them more, because they are absolutely fantastic. They talk about anything from UFO encounters to Bigfoot to religious cults, and just so explained, you name it. And they don't take the piss, really. They give their views, but they don't give a right or wrong answer. They just say that, okay, we tell you this story we've read, and then this is our view on it. If you believe what you want to believe, read it if you want to, kind of thing, So they have got it sussed to a T. And I also listen to Bill Burr, damn good podcast and damn good to listen to. He just talks random stuff, and okay, he uses bad language, but hey ho, it works. He's got a massive audience. He just talks about life like I'm doing, but more meaningful, more, more his reaction to it. And one day I'd love to be like, do something like that, just get the confidence to talk off my own mind, and just, who cares what you say? Just say it, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does. He's doing what he loves doing and chatting random stuff. So yeah, there's a few podcasts. I even listen to those relaxing ones, the ones where, like, the sounds of the ocean or thunder, storms in a rainforest kind of thing, and they are quite soothing and calming. They're good to listen to when you're asleep and stuff. Yeah. So comment, let me know what you want to hear me talk about. Any topics you think I could talk about within reason. Just comment, let me know. Any links, you can email me. And yeah, just let's get the ball rolling. Let's do something that you want to hear. Let's get this podcast up and running. Okay. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to do longer chats. Longer chats, Anyway, as always, on my YouTube channel, I always say, toodle pips until next time, next week.